Folks, a few weeks back, I gave you a couple of ticker symbols that insiders are buying. Right now, after this coronavirus pandemic market sell-off, a lot of insiders and big companies have been buying up stocks. Now, insider buying stocks is huge because there's no better way to invest in something than by following smart money. And insiders are definitely smart money. Smart money is worth its weight in gold. So the first stock is Sonoma, ticker symbol WSM. Now, this stock plunged amid the coronavirus pandemic on fears that the company simply won't sell the pots, the pans, the knives, and waffle makers over the next few weeks. It's true. Now, Williams Sonoma sells the type of stuff which boosts the at-home cooking experience. And right now, with restaurants closed, people are cooking more at home than ever before by 50%. That's right. And guess what? 50% of the company's revenue comes from e-commerce. That means the closure of stores won't be that huge. And the company has $432 million in cash on its balance sheet. Net cash stands at $132 million. And in late March, get this, private member and private equity investor Scott Dahnke bought $400,000 worth of Williams Sonoma stock. 2 weeks later, board chairman Adrian Bellamy bought $485,000 worth of Williams Sonoma stock. Now get this, the 5-year earnings growth is over 50%. The 5-year dividend growth is a hefty 45%. Technically, the stock remains in line with the S&P 500. And I'm expecting price to begin seeing increased upside over the next few months, especially when the economy begins waking up and the stay-at-home orders are lifted. So Williams Sonoma stock is going to be a big player. And keep in mind, this coronavirus pandemic, it's not going to last forever. The world will become open again and people will function again. And that brings me to my next stock. Ticker symbol is MGM, the name of the company, MGM. You've all heard of MGM. Now, because of the coronavirus pandemic, consumers have stopped traveling, spending on leisure items, and frequently and they haven't been socializing locations. That's bad for big resorts and casino operator MGM. All of that means that people aren't even going to Las Vegas or Macau right now, let alone going into casinos which are closed and spending money on dinners and entertainment. That's all dried up. But in response to this situation, MGM stock has fallen off the cliff from a peak of about $35 to about $6. Now, the company is not looking to go out of business. Insiders bought on this dip and aggressively. Chairman of the board, Paul Salem, he bought nearly $8 million worth of MGM stock in late March and early April. Fellow board member and hedge fund manager Keith Meister bought more than $18 million worth of MGM stock around the same time. 6 other board members together purchased more than $1.1 million worth of MGM stock. In total, the company's board of directors bought up to $27 million worth of shares over the past few weeks. By 2021, MGM will resume operations as normal. When that happens, this big sell-off in MGM stock will turn into a big rally because gambling industry, folks, it's not going away anytime soon. And either will travel or accommodations or even the entertainment industry. When Corona's behind us, MGM stock will see big gains once again. Now, I really like these two stocks. They're selling far below their respective market capitalization value. And I believe if you're patient enough, you can make good money on Williams Sonoma and MGM stock. Hope that helps. If I told you that there was a way to take your 401k, IRA, or small brokerage account and turn it into the kind of wealth that could last for generations, would you believe me? Listen up. You know the $2 trillion government stimulus package that was just passed? Well, it's flowing straight into the market, and large portions of it are bound to hit a sector that's also being hammered by cash from large institutional and private investors, forcing 3 stocks to potentially explode through the roof. And within the next year, we'll likely see even more money than ever pile into these stocks, meaning the tickers I'm about to reveal today might become too strong to fail. Click on the link below to see how you can retire with a small fortune. Make sure you see this. Don't delay.